Good morning and welcome. I am late to your early morning intuitive guidance. I'm Dr. Bonnie Nussbaum, here with some words of wisdom to start your day. And of course, today is the day that Facebook decides to pop up an announcement that all videos moving forward, good morning Barb, welcome, you're the first one here today. All videos moving forward will be posted as reels. I don't know what the implications of that are. I don't really care. So however it looks different today, happy Facebook. Good morning. So, actually I'm going to put my tea over here so I can access it. So, much to talk about. I know you've been waiting for me. Good morning, Jo Neal. Good morning, Nancy. Good morning to all our practical rebels as you stroll in here. Yes. So, I just have to laugh. You laugh or you cry, right? It just is the nature of the human beast. So, and our card for today is so freaking perfect, I can't even tell you. So, where to begin? With a breath. Everybody join me. Nice deep breath in. And out. Much better, much better. Can feel my grounding through my feet. Oh, look at the pretty lotuses and leaves. Thank you, Nancy. Love it. Love it, love it. So, I don't know if any of you are noticing this. I am hoping you are not. Excuse me, I had to tilt my screen a little bit. It bothered my German sensibilities that it was crooked. At this time of year, when my autumn joy sedum should be loaded with bees, there are none. No bees. 2 weeks ago, they were loaded with bees. What's going on? I don't know if there's a massive die-off, which would wound my heart and soul. I did see one dead one in the driveway, but, I mean, there were hundreds of them, and now there are 0. That doesn't portend well. So, let's rub our hands together, shall we? Let's send some energy to the bees. The surviving bees, the remaining bees. We need the bees. As long as we're sending energy, let's send energy to those who are struggling and suffering, regardless of cause. Sending energy. That can be the animals. That can be our planet. That can be humanity. Sending energy. As I was jumping on Facebook, it pops me into the feed, and there was something that the title started out as, it started out so peacefully. And I'm like, oh no, I'm not starting my day with a tragedy. Forget it. Not gonna go there. So, where we're going to go though is, keep sending energy. I don't know if you can feel it, but man, I got a buzz going on in my hands. Let's share some good stuff. First good thing is Sunday morning, 7 a.m., after your early morning intuitive guidance, we have Unity Cafe. So for those of you unfamiliar, Unity Cafe is an hour Zoom that I initiate, where our practical rebels come together and talk about whatever the heck we want to. We keep it uplifting as much as possible. When there are struggles, we look to create support. We look to pave a way forward, even if it's just the one step. And that's another good thing I want to share. I'm going to warm these up again, get them rolling again. One of my clients who I've been working with for quite a few years had a very difficult setback a while ago. And much of the progress that she had gained was erased. And yesterday she sent me an email, email, text, whatever, messenger, who knows, whatever. She communicated with me that she had taken several pretty big steps forward into this shit show she has for a life, that from a human perspective you would look at it and go, ain't no way that's going to get better. But what I have seen with her, what I have pointed out to her repeatedly is when she shows up and she does her part, The universe responds in spades. The universe responds in spades. So, we're going to send her some energy. You may not know her, you may know her. Doesn't matter. You know someone like her. We're sending energy to all those people who overcome obstacles, who overcome the odds, and accomplish what they want to accomplish, and get themselves re-railed, back on track, moving forward, right? And that can include us. So, one more, and bring it into your heart and soul. Filling yourself up with that energy. So back to Unity Cafe. If you would like to join us Sunday morning at 7 a.m. Central Time, and you're not already on my list that receives the Zoom links, send me a private message on here, or send me, it's easier for me if you send it to my email, bonnie@empowermentandpurpose.com. And I will get you on the list, so I'll need your email. So if you communicate with me in a method other than email, make sure I get your email and I'll add you to the list. And that'll be Sunday morning at 7 Central. So, yes. Part of the reason we're a few minutes late today is my nose went nuts last night. Sneezing, 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 running. I already had my Zyrtec in the morning, and I'm like, I can't keep doing this. So I took a Benadryl. One Benadryl. Diphenhydramine and me, apparently we don't get along so well. So it was, I think it was a three alarm slap today before I managed to roll my butt out of bed. So I think we'll find a non-drowsy substitute if this is going to continue. I think it's just allergy stuff, but holy buckets, sneeze, sneeze, sneeze. Virtue's reflection cards. Again, we had one recently, and then we hadn't had one of these for a long time. And today's is so spot on. Yeah. So Virtue's reflection card from the Virtues Project. And the subtitle is a set of 100 contemplative cards to help you awaken your spirit and live by your deepest values. And these are fun cards to use with clients. When I was face-to-face with people, I'd hand them the deck and say, just spin through and pick out the ones that resonate most for you. And we'd go through them several times, narrowing down, and we'd come up with one that was sort of their ultimate North Star, and several supporting ones that they could always fall back on when they were struggling with something. So, today's, for us, is courage. Courage. How lovely is that? So let's do our breathing first. Little tapping, little breath. In through the nose. Out through the mouth. In through the nose. Out through the mouth. In through the nose. Out through the mouth. I don't know what for you, but I feel just a sense of peace and settling and grounding. It's like, yeah, everything moves on the breath. So you can keep breathing and tapping, and let me read to you about courage. Courage transforms fear into determination. It is embracing life fully, without holding back, doing what must be done even when it is difficult or risky. When we are tempted to give up, courage supports us to take the next step. And notice, it doesn't say to run down the road. Take the next step. Baby step. A toe length forward. Little, little, little. You'll get there. You'll get there. And as a friend of mine said that offered me so much relief ages ago, Bonnie, you don't got to get it all figured out this time around. No, I don't have to have everything figured out. Life is messy. Life is messy. And when my friend Lynn Schuster would say, well, I wonder how this is going to turn out, she had that perspective of, we aren't going to figure it out all at once this time around. We're making progress. We're making forward movement. Good morning, Jean. Glad you are here. Welcome. Haven't seen you in a while. This is good. So when we are tempted to give up, Courage supports us to take the next step. It allows us to face adversity with confidence. And that doesn't mean raging confidence. It might mean, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. The quiet still, or I'll try again tomorrow. I've expended my energy for today. I'm going to give it a rest. I'll try again tomorrow. Right? Hot messes. Yes. Courage, courage, courage. All right. And there's a song. I don't even know. I know we did it at a Bobby Silverstone event. Yes. First live. Fabulous. Let's celebrate that. That is an awesome thing. Bobby Silverstone had us do this in a circle of women. It was so powerful. So one person would be in the middle and everybody would sing this song to her. So I'm going to do it for Jean because she's here on her first live. Courage, Jean, you do not walk alone. I will walk with you and lead your spirit home. And then another woman would step into the middle and we'd sing to her. And another woman would step into the middle and we'd sing to her. And I can't tell you how that felt to be the person singing to someone, but also the person standing in the middle, receiving everybody's support. Holy buckets. Holy buckets. So if you have a family, do this with your family. Stand each kid in the middle and sing to them. How lovely is this, right? Sing to your spouse. What an amazing song. Sing to your best friend. Sing to your coworkers. Sing. Courage opens us to new possibilities. Again, right now, many of us in our minds are so stuck. Oh, chill bumps. Good. Good, good, good. Stuck in either or. Either it's this or it's that. Either it's my way or it's the shit show. No, 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 no. This or this or this or this or this or something better. There are a bazillion options that we don't yet see. If you look back on the major stuck points in your life, one of the things you're going to see is often the solution that emerged was nothing that was on your radar screen as the problem was staring you in the face. You couldn't even see it as an option, right? We need to know that that's how it goes moving forward. Oftentimes, when we're facing a perceived obstacle, ooh, and I gotta find my little, this was my journaling the other day on obstacles, and I'm going to share it with you. But often when we're first perceiving an obstacle, we don't even see. It's not even a potential on the radar screen, a twinkle in our eye of an idea. It hasn't even shown up yet what the solution's going to be. Okay? So here is my new, and notice the orange matches the orange on the little believe clip. Ha 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 ha. I'm so coordinated. This was on obstacles. Obstacles in quotes. Obstacles are challenges that provide me with some learning I really need to move forward. They are vital steps in the process rather than annoyances or barriers. That's what came through me when I was looking at obstacles. All right? Courage opens us to new possibilities and gives us the strength to sacrifice for what we love. At times, we need courage to accept the truth and pick ourselves up after a mistake, ready to make amends and try again. Courage gives me the strength to make this journey with all my heart. The quote is from Jalaluddin Rumi. Heart, be brave. If you cannot be brave, just go. Love's glory is not a small thing. Love's glory is not a small thing. Capital L. Love's glory is not a small thing. Right? The practice of courage. And here are some I statements. Pick one out. Let it be your mantra for today. Share it with some people. Right? Right after you sing the song. I reach beyond my comfort zone. I reach beyond my comfort zone. Why is that so important? because that's where growth happens. That's where change happens. That's where we become the captain of our own ship, as opposed to change happening to us. It's happening for us, and we're at the helm. Courage has made me strong. Yes, yes, yes. I reach beyond my comfort zone. I welcome new challenges. So an obstacle shows up and we do the Lynn Schuster version of a response. I wonder how this is going to work out. Feeling, sensing that opportunity in that supposed difficulty. I do what I know is right, regardless of the costs. And what I want to say about those costs is it's the perceived costs on the front end. Because again, the solutions are oftentimes not even visible yet, right? So I'll just make one up. If I stand up for my coworker to the boss, I could get fired. I got fired. I stood up, I said what needed to be said, and I got fired. 3 weeks later, I'm offered a dream job. We oftentimes cannot see what's coming. To the person, over 40 plus years of doing psychotherapy, and now all the years of coaching, anybody, to the person who got fired, let go, downsized, whatever words they put to it, ended up in a better situation than what they had been in. Oftentimes, getting fired is the universe saying, if you can't bring yourself to taking a step forward on your own behalf, we'll help you. Boop. So I do what is right regardless of the costs. I face the truth with humility and openness. So we're meeting the truth. We're not battling the truth. We're not disdaining the truth. We're meeting the truth with our true selves. We're showing up as us. Okay? I don't allow my fears to hold me back. So it can be things like, I am scared shitless, and here I go. I'm going to do this thing. The obvious thing with that is people who do crazy things like bungee jumping and skydiving and all the things, and yeah, those are the big splashy ones, but there's lots of little ones too. There's, I speak my truth in a certain circumstance where I don't think it's going to be welcomed. There's, I reach out to somebody who's struggling, knowing that they could snarl and say, no, they don't want my support, blah, blah. There's all those things. I show up for a meeting that I really don't want to go to. I work up the courage to say no to something that isn't in my highest and best good. All the little steps we take that reference this. I don't allow my fears to hold me back. I love this last one. Then there's the main one, but I love this one. I fully accept life's invitations. Could one of you put that one in the feed? I love that one. I fully accept life's invitations. Let's just bask in the warm glow of that. I fully accept life's invitations. What are you being called to? What are you being invited to? And then the main one is, I'm thankful for the gift of courage. It allows me to spread my wings. I'm thankful for the gift of courage. It allows me to spread my wings. So that is our card for today. Isn't that a powerful card? Courage. Courage in the face of perceived obstacles. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. I love that one. I just think that one's awesome. I think that will be mine for today. I've said yes to a few things today that are going to be lovely, and we actually are taking Dad to Heart and Vascular today. So we're probably going to learn what medications he's going to be on moving forward, what kind of tweaks they want to make, etc., etc. So that should be interesting as well. Interesting as well. So that's it for today. I hope you found something of use to you here in our little courage card, or in something else that kind of came through me, because as I think about it, I'm like, now what all did I say? So I'll have to go back and listen, because usually it's the universe using me as a megaphone. Have an awesome day. We'll see you again tomorrow. Remember, you are capable of far more than you think you are, including changing your perspective of obstacles, not as annoyances or barriers, but as challenges that provide you with some learning you really need to move forward. Bye.